Hey TVC fans, welcome back to another Hardwood Heroes online video recap. It is playoff time for the ladies, and you can bet we got you covered. I'm your host, Pat Chiesa, and joining me tonight is Graham Fugazzi. That's right, we got all two Italians at the desk, and I think that deserves some fist pumping. I don't know about
Absolutely.
you, but hey, let's get down to business. Now, a team that was not fist pumping were the Athens Lady Bulldogs. They fell tonight to the Sheridan Lady Generals, 53-43. That game was played in Albany at Alexander High School. And that's the end of the season for the Lady Bulldogs. But nevertheless, it was a pretty good season. But Graham, let's talk about this game. What kinds of problems did the Lady Bulldogs run into tonight?
Well, that's exactly right, Pat. What happened was tonight, Sheridan just seemed to play with a little bit more urgency. Athens came out lackadaisical on both ends of the floor. Autumn Hall and Julia Moeller, both of the point guards, the guards for Sheridan, they were offensively, they were great. They had great handles. They were looking like hot sauce. They were looking like skip to my loo.
Oh, baby!
Oh, baby, that's right. And they just seemed to be pushing the ball up the floor, and they were breaking down Athens' D. Athens couldn't break the full court press. Sheridan went to a full court press early, and it just seemed to break everything down, and they could not get the ball past half. And it was turnover after turnover after turnover, and that's just the way the ball dropped tonight.
And when you have all those turnovers, you're going to go down early in Athens. That's exactly what happened. They went down really early in the first half. Talk about that. It's hard to come back when you're in a playoff atmosphere and you're down by so many points so early on.
Well, that's exactly right. They were down 17-7 after the first quarter.
Wow.
And yes, and that's just a tough hole to get out of. And going into the second quarter, Coach Wayne Horsley, Lady Bulldogs coach, got a technical foul after their team.
That's not going to help.
It doesn't help at all. That's exactly right. After they started to fall even into a deeper hole. At one point, they were down 18 points to Sheridan, and it just seemed like their season was falling apart. Well, they started to battle back a little bit, actually, after the technical foul, but it was just too much to handle for them. And we talked to Coach Wayne Horsley after the game about his season and how positive it ended.
You know, overall, we've had a good season. We let a couple games get away from us that we felt like we probably shouldn't have. But we've come miles. We've come miles as a team. And our skills and our abilities and our teamwork together. Very pleased with them. Tonight we got off to a slow start, and we battled back.
Sheridan was led by Autumn Hall, their point guard. She was led the way with 12 points, and actually Julia Moeller, who got a lot of her points from the free throw stripe late in the game, led the way for Sheridan with 15 points. And for the Athens Lady Bulldogs, in her last game as a Lady Bulldog, Jamie Sindelar led the way for Athens with 13 points. I know she wanted to go out with a win, but she led her team to the best fight they possibly could have.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, son. There's going to be no more Jamie Sindelar suiting up next year for the Lady Bulldogs, but on the positive side, she's only one of two seniors they're losing, and they're bringing back 3 starters from this year's team, including Elena Line, so you got to think Athens is still going to have a pretty solid team next year.
I definitely do think they will have a solid team. I think that their season will definitely be promising. They have a lot of players that got minutes this year, and I think that will help them tremendously next season. Elena Line was such a key factor to their offense and defense this year, and she's coming back, so you got to think that with her and with the progress that they had already made this season, I think that they'll have a great team next year.
Well, yeah, it sounds like this is going to be a team to be reckoned with next year in the TVC Ohio. Thanks, Graham. Great stuff.
Thank you.
Hey, well, that's all we got tonight from Studio A. But we have more online recaps coming, so keep it locked for those on our website, woub.org/heroes. And make sure you check out the show Sunday at 6:30 on WOUB2. Again, congrats to the Lady Bulldogs on a great season, and until next time, be heroic.
Thank you.